My name is Melissa Merz, and I'm the costume designer for Clybourne Park. Clybourne Park is about the gentrification of a neighborhood in Chicago. Act 1 takes place in 1959, where we see the ideas and ideals behind different families who live in the neighborhood and what happens as the neighborhood starts to change and move. Act 2 then continues in that exact same neighborhood with what happens 50 years later, and again with who is moving in, who is moving out, and how the neighborhood is changing. I think some of the main themes in the production have to do with where we were then and where we are now. The interesting thing is how much has changed, but even more interesting is how much has not changed. It's kind of amazing when you think about what's happening in our society in the United States right now, especially with race relations, and how it seems like we should be better, but it seems that we're really not. It's just a different way of looking at things. My design process on this particular show really had to do a lot more with the characters than any of the more intense research that I've done on past shows. I really wanted to design for the characters themselves. Now, obviously, for both 1959 and 2009, I wanted to make sure that I was period accurate. It's easy to get lost when we think about 2009, thinking that it's only been a few years, but there are a number of fashion changes, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't cross that line into things that we equate with what we wear today. At the same time, really it was the characterization that was important, and it always is for a costume designer, but in this particular case there were some things that I really drew out of that historical research that I wanted to capture within the character. And I did have some actors say that they thought that what they were wearing was exactly what the character should wear. I think with everything that's going on in our nation right now, Clybourne Park is one of those plays that helps us to look at ourselves, even if we haven't been directly involved, or however we feel about race relations, including what's going on in the country. It still gives everyone a chance to reflect and think, and maybe become more aware of our surroundings. Clybourne Park is a fantastic show. Please come see it. It is March 2nd through the 5th, starting at 7:30. On the 5th, it begins at 2 p.m. at Texas Tech University on our main stage theater known as the Majan Theater.